Trusonians, salutations. Welcome to my Thursday, April 3rd, 6:47 a.m. DMV Standard Time. I just wanted to hop on here real quick to say how amazing it is that had been for a while, but I am the spitting image of my grandmother, my father's mother. And every time I look into one of these gadgets, I notice her on several levels. My facial expressions, me and my baby sister. It's just her all day long. And my dad, when he looks you in his eyes, when he looks you in your eyes, when he looks me in my eyes, I see my grandmother's eyes looking at me. This is the stuff that I'm talking about when I say it can't be measured and calculated and it probably can, it probably has the logic and the reasoning and the logic in terms of biology. I'm talking about that which you feel when your dad looks you in your eyes and you see your grand. That's what I'm talking about. That cannot be measured. It can't be calculated and measured. It's a frequency. It's a feeling. So, welcome to our open love letter writing season. I personally have been doing these rounds, these annual rounds, kicking the tires and just reopening the love for letter writing. And what's interesting is that with some people, it has never left. There are some genres of people in this world across the land. There are cultural denominations that continue to take stock in, continue to be very adamant and devoted to writing letters. Whether it's in the corporate world, in the private world, in the art world. And not only are they taking the due diligence to craft them and fully express, there are folks that are waiting to read them and gain insight from them and understand them, as well as understand the person that is crafting it. But it's more so about the message when we're talking about letter writing than it is the messenger. Because we're all flawed, but that doesn't mean that there isn't something that has to be said, needs to be said. I am one that believes in fate and destiny and the mystical ways of this realm, especially when we're talking about person to person, person to people contact. I believe that there are nuances, there are unspoken agreements, there are aspects of this life, of this world, that is beyond our comprehension, but yet seeds are planted by conversation alone. For a very, very, very long time, I am someone who can learn a lot by sitting and listening to people talk. I've learned new words. I found out about new books. It's just a lot to be had when you can sit at the feet of those that are exchanging knowledge, even in that which folks would call chaotic. So, happy writing, and even if it's not happy, it's worthy, it's needed, because somewhere in the divine chaos is but somewhere in there is the keys to unlock the rhythms to reconcile. And that's it for now. I haven't, wait. Okay. So I do have something that I'm going to share, and then I'm going to go ahead on and end this one. And I will probably be better prepared for the next one. But this is just a small little piece of us in the first week of our open love letter writing season. And so when I got up earlier today, I was met with this thought. There are 4 sides to every aspect in this realm, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. The front, the back, the intangible, and the tangible. And in my opinion, the intangible is the cornerstone that the social engineers of this society continue to reject. And I often think about the women and all of the moms that contributed to me being who I am right now. And that there is no one on this planet that's been with you every second of every moment of every ounce of every of your life except you. You're the only one that was present for the moments that you can't explain. You can't put words to, but it made sense. You are the one that hear your silent cries and sorrows and inadequacies and shortcomings and triumphs and terrificness. You are the one that you do not have to explain to about who you are, why you are, where you are, when you are. So then that means there are going to be tons upon tons of folks that will constantly get it wrong. And the notion that because they have all these European degrees, they know you. And I think that's the tragedy, because we all come with a certain kind of uniqueness. We do not all process the same, nor should we. And yet, the lion, the tiger, and the bear exist. Oh my. So do the birds, the bees, and the pear trees. All in this realm is where we ought to be, for the time we ought to be. And so it's always odd when including when I do it, figure that I know someone better than they know themselves, even if they haven't reached the maturity realm that they are moving towards. And let's not get it fucked up. This society has trained us to be the workers. We have built-in pride mechanisms and reward systems for being good workers, for being able to financially sustain, when the game of money was not explained to everybody. And it is a game. It's a man-made frequency that everybody chases after and literally infuses their worth and value in. And they charging for everything. And I just wonder, when it all go bust, as I've continued to say, when man-made money is no longer the primary for exchange, I wonder what's going to happen. Because I feel the brewing in my bosom, the return of the bartering systems. I feel it. And I'm going to continue to pull on that thread, because it is, and it was, a miraculous way of being. And it did not allow for overwhelming amount of manipulation to take place, people to people, person to people. So, yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, that's it for now. I do wish you well.